What's up YouTube, my name is Will, and today I am very excited because a package has come from Amazon, and that means that I get to unbox my new camera gear. I got this off of Amazon. It was under £50. It is the Aputure AL-M9 mini LED light, and I'm going to be adding this to my camera rig. I thought I'd do an unboxing for you guys, so let's just get straight into it. Alright, so as you can see, it's very small, the box that it came in, so I'm hoping, having watched quite a few reviews online as to which light I should get, this was one of the most highly recommended, and I also see it a lot on Instagram as well. So that's literally what's in the box, is this. Aputure Amaran. It doesn't say anything on here, it just says you can mount it to cameras, or you can use it for phones, or like even the professional level with like massive filming cameras. On here, I'm going to read you the item list on the side. So you have the actual light itself, you have a diffuser, a universal adapter, a USB charging cable, so it has an internal battery, I believe. It has a lithium ion battery, so you don't have to carry loads of spare batteries with you, which again is another reason why I really wanted to pick this light up, is because I don't want to have to be carrying around loads of spare batteries, because I think the battery life is about an hour to an hour and a half of constant use at like full brightness, and if it did need external batteries, then that would be something I would have to carry with me, and I didn't really want to do that. So it's great that it's got an internal battery, so you just plug it in and charge it up. I think it takes about 3 hours to charge, so that's a bit annoying, but once you've got it fully charged, and if you like do your video really quickly, then, well, not quickly but well organized, you're not going to take over an hour and a half, and you may not need the light for every single shot. Anyway, so I bought this for my main channel, which is WILLPower Training. I'll leave a link in the description. It'll be the first link in the description. Go check it out, go subscribe. And the reason for this being, let me just get a knife. Aha. The reason for this being that it is now insanely dark by like 5 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. So I work later than that, and by the time I get home I can't film anything because it's too dark. Like even in here, the light in my room is like quite yellow, so I don't even want to film any whiteboard vids or reviews of anything because the lighting is just crap. There's no natural light. So I bought this to hopefully aid with that for the winter months. Just some paper there, guarantee card, which is in Chinese, so that's brilliant. Okay, so it says here, battery working time on maximum brightness is less than an hour and 3/4. So the maximum you're going to get out of this is an hour and 45 minutes at max brightness, which to me is plenty of time because I always finish my videos before then. And this is a little pouch that it comes in, which I think is pretty cool because it's got a carabiner on it, so you can hang it on, well, your rucksack or your camera bag or whatever, if you don't want to have it in your camera bag. However, it is ridiculously small. So here it is, guys. It is about, I'd say, about the same size, if not smaller, than a credit card, which is absolutely insane to me. It's about 1 centimetre thick. We're just going to set this aside for the moment to see what else is in here. Okay, so it actually comes with a couple of gels. One, I believe, is tungsten, and the other is some sort of blue. I'm not sure if that is for daylight because the light itself is just white light. So this possibly daylight, this is tungsten, and I'll explain how you use these in a minute. So what else we've got in here? It's kind of, I don't know, that is for, I have absolutely no idea. And in the other bit of the pouch, we have the charging cable, which is a USB to basically like an Android charger. I can't remember the technical name for that, however, that is the thing. What else have we got in here? We've got an anti-moisture, fucking don't need that. We've got this baby. So this is what I need to mount this to what you are currently mounted on now, which is my mini rig, and that is because this is the mount that slides on and clips on to any sort of camera rig. And to attach this, I believe all you have to do, slide it in there like that, and then we have this bolt at the back, which we literally just tighten up to keep that in place. Feels pretty solid to me. The mount is just plastic, but like I said, it does feel very solid. And then this will just slide on to any sort of unit that you may have, or it can, I believe, screw directly onto a, if you take this bottom bit off, you can screw this directly onto your camera if you're using a DSLR, which I am not at the moment. I'm just using my iPhone mini rig, so this is absolutely perfect for me, this mount. Now we're going to go ahead and turn this on. Wow, that's insane. Is that the low? Oh my god, that's the lowest brightness. I literally blinded myself just saying. Okay, so this is the lowest brightness, and we're going to, there's plus and minus buttons on the side here, so we're going to go plus, 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 plus. Oh my god, that is insane. From such a little light, that is mental. You're going to see the difference properly in a minute. I'm going to mount it on there, and we're going to do a before and after with this video so you guys can see and get the first impression of the kind of impact that this light is going to make. But I can't even look at that, that's absolutely insane. Right, let's turn this off. So, now to the reason that this is called the AL-M9, and there is a reason for it. Now, this diffuser is just magnetic. This plastic thing, it literally just clicks on there like that. The reason it's called the M9 is because there is 9 LED lights inside this thing. And going back to the gels that I said earlier, so that, as you saw, was just white light. If you want to get a bit of kind of like a sepia kind of tone going on, then what you do is get this gel, just place it over, and then whack this back on, and it just stays in there like that. I could pull it out, but it'll pull the whole thing apart. That, just with wear and tear and, you know, jogging about, this is not going to move. And if I turn this back on now, then you can see the kind of tone that has. That's created that like halogen kind of warmer sort of light. And then we've also got the blue, which I do believe is to mimic daylight. So we're going to give that one a go. Again, same process, blue onto here, whack that back on, and we're going to go on and like so. So this is more of a blue, kind of colder kind of light, and it's just, I really like the fact these come as standard with this. You don't have to pay any extra. There are some bundles on Amazon where you can get like 12 different like shades of these for you absolute nutter photographers that will go mad for it. I have no use for them whatsoever because I don't know what I'm doing half the time, but I do think it's quite cool that they come with it and you don't have to pay any extra. This light for under 50 British pounds to me is insane, and it's going to really help me out with my videos. So what I'm going to do now, guys, like I said, is I'm going to attach this to my mini rig, and then we're going to do a direct comparison to see how the light changes. It'll be interesting for me to see as well, because I won't be able to see what it looks like until I edit this video. So if you did enjoy this, guys, make sure you smash that thumbs up button if you're learning something new, and if you think you're going to pick one of these up. Okay, so here we are. I've attached it to my rig, and it's currently sitting on the top, which is about level with my forehead at the moment. Just to give you some idea of where the light is coming from, it's literally straight ahead of me, and it's about head height. And I've got it on the lowest setting at the moment, so we can just see a comparison on how much of an impact it has, even on the lowest setting from the previous clip. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this up to max brightness, and then we're going to see the difference again. I already feel like it's making a massive difference. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think it makes a difference? Do you not? I'm really interested to know. I think I've made a good investment, but I'd love to hear you guys' opinions. Okay, now this is on max brightness. It is in the exact same place as before, and I'm not actually struggling to see. I'm not blinded by it. However, if I was to look directly at the light, which I'm not going to do because I'm not an idiot, then I would struggle to see, and I would get, you know, blue spot and from looking at the light. However, looking straight at my lens, it's not bothering me at all. I could stand here and talk without an issue. I can still see, and I think the light this thing gives off for the size of it is absolutely nuts. My first impression, as the title suggests, is buy one. If you're thinking about it, if you're watching this video because, you know, you've seen people suggest them, you've seen people using them, you don't know which one to get, I would say go for this one, especially if you've got a low budget like myself. You're just starting out, you don't want to commit to something massive, you don't, you know, necessarily have that much money to spend on things, but you want to try and up your quality, then this light for under £50 is absolutely ridiculous. And as I said, I got it off Amazon. I have Amazon Prime, so I got it like next day, and I'm really liking it at the moment. Just like, it feels a lot better just to be standing in this light as well, and I feel like I'm going to be able to create better content, especially in these darker months. But I do think it will also help me, you know, when it does get lighter, when it gets to like spring, summer as well. I just think that kind of whiter light just makes for a cleaner video, and I definitely recommend it. Having only had it a few minutes, I still would recommend it to a friend, but we'll have to do a full review after I've used this for a good few weeks and see where we're at then. But guys, I'm over the moon with this. If you did enjoy this video, if I've helped you make a decision in any way, again, comment down below what your opinions are thus far. But make sure, more importantly, that you drop a like on the video and subscribe to this channel. If you aren't already, if you're finding me through this channel, then make sure you go subscribe to my main channel, which will be the first thing in the description, WILLPower Training. I've got all things calisthenics on there, and nutrition based as well. If you're trying to get fit, keep healthy, make sure to go check that out. Also, Zenith Clothing, use my code WILL10 for 10% off any purchase that you make. They've got awesome gym gear, lifestyle stuff on there as well. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.